First day of practice in the books, and what'd you like out of your group today that you saw?
Just a lot of energy. Competitive. We just threw them into a little bit of a fun activity, 7v7 tournament. We'll kind of turn that into an annual, first day, first session tournament here. I just like to do that, just get them out playing, kind of get those jitters out of the way from the start of camp, and I thought everybody looked good to start off.
I know you've obviously talked to a lot of these kids, met a few of them in person before today, but how much of a learning curve is it learning an entirely new team?
Yeah, I mean, there's 33 of them, right? So it's got to figure out who's who and that sort of thing, and I've got a good handle on it, I think, so far. But obviously, just got to learn, their strengths and weaknesses as individual players, and how that will relate to our overall team strengths and weaknesses, and then how do we manage that, and how do we build a winning formula. So.
Is it more about learning your team's strengths and weaknesses, or implementing your system the first few weeks before you play your first game?
The system's gonna depend on the strengths and weaknesses. So obviously there's a way I like to play and a way I like to do things, but that's all dependent on the strengths of this program and this current roster that we have. And so we're gonna spend the first really 3-4 days kind of for me getting to know them and get them kind of acclimated back into the swing of things, and then towards the end of the week we'll start worrying about a little bit of tactical stuff and head into our first scrimmage, and really I look at it as a 3-week period to get ready for Truman State on the 6th.
What does a normal week in summer camp kind of look like for you guys in terms of practices and hours and stuff like that?
Yeah, so we have scheduled to go 2-a-days and things of that nature, but we'll take a couple sessions off here and there. We'll really watch the load weight we're putting on the athletes and making sure we're keeping them healthy and fresh and energetic and all that. I told the players in our first meeting yesterday, my expectation is that they come out and give 100% every single day, but the reality is that 100% is going to look different from day 1 to day 4 or 5, and so we'll just ask for the attitude and the effort level to be there every day and holding that standard, and then we'll worry about the tactical stuff as the weeks come.
It was really fun. We just did a 7v7 tournament. Everyone was working super hard. It was super competitive, and it was a really great way to start out the 2019 season.
As you get underway playing a little bit on your first morning, how excited are you knowing that you've got a big group of returners back this season?
Oh, it's huge. We're so excited, and we've got some really good additions too, so watch out.
What's the biggest challenge of camp for you guys normally? I know the conditioning part of it can be kind of tough and it's brutal and hot and stuff, but what's usually the toughest part of it?
Normally the toughest part, I'd say, is like just getting everybody cohesive and getting like the team chemistry back, which isn't that big of a challenge this year because we have so many returners, but it's still a challenge with our 4 new players and our new coach. But so far it's going very well.
Obviously you still got a few weeks to your first game, and what kinds of things are you guys working on here in the first few weeks?
First few weeks we're just working on being competitive and getting the little things right so that we're ready to go against Truman State.